நீங்கள் பார்த்து கொண்டிருப்பது உங்கள் RSKV யூடியூப் சேனல்.
Hello friends, this is for paper 1 Precise and Drafting, which was given in the year 2014. This has 5 questions. First question number 1. Make a precise of the following passage within brackets in 140 words approximately. Also, give it a suitable title. In this competition of life, he wins who can do the largest amount of work in the shortest span of time. That is why men use tools which make one pair of hands do the work of 5 or 10. The savage who scratches the earth with his bare hands had to give way to the man who drives the plough. It is not his physical strength, but the tools that have enabled man to get the best out of cultivation, transport, and such activities as weaving, extracting oil, and making sugar. The plough, the loom, the bullock cart, the horse-drawn vehicle, and the oil press have all reduced time and increased output. They made progress possible. Otherwise, there would have been little to distinguish man from the ape. Man worked with his tools until the advent of machinery driven by steam and electricity. The small tool gave way to the big machine, as bare hands had given way to hands equipped with tools. If the country is to survive, the time has come for our cultivators to be taught these facts. But it will not help to theorize only. The right answer must be found through actual practice. In Europe and America, they have moved far in that direction. They plow and reap, bind the sheaves and store the crops in granaries, all by means of machines. Adopted in this country, the process would have several advantages. Before cultivation can start, one has to wait often for the rains to come. If there is a brief shower one day, a small plot can be lightly scratched with the plowshare. If, however, there is no rain in the weeks that follows, the sowing will be late and the unripe corn may get covered with water in the late monsoon. There may be trouble at harvest too. Extra hands are scarce in the village and men from outside have to be hired. Should there be heavy downpour when the reaped crop is still lying in the fields, great losses will result. On the other hand, with a mechanical plough and harvester, full advantage could be taken of every favorable turn in the weather. Cultivation would be completed and the ripened grain gathered with great speed. These machines, it is true, can be put to work only over large tracts of land and considerable funds are required for their procurement and use. But to deny ourselves their benefit on the ground that our peasantry cannot afford them is simply to invite ruin. Quadruped have 4 feet but no arms and must do what they can for subsistence. Man, however, is provided with 2 hands, which add vastly to his efficiency and gives him mastery over all other living beings. When he further increased his efficiency with the help of machines, he took another step forward. In the age of mechanization, the cultivators as well as the artisans of our country must learn to accept the machine, or we shall give way to countries which are already skilled in its employment, as the bees had given way to man. Within brackets, 40 marks. Answer. The title given to this passage is Mechanization - the Key to Progress. This has only one paragraph. Tools have helped man to do the largest amount of work in the shortest time. Cultivation, transport, weaving, extracting oil, making sugar have all increased in output due to the plough, the bullock cart, the loom, and the oil press. Today, the big machine has replaced these small tools. Our cultivators need to understand this fact. In America and Europe, machines plough, reap, bind, sheaves, and store crops in granaries. In India, machines can prevent great loss due to unpredictable rain. The mechanical plough and harvester can ensure full advantage of each favorable turn in the weather, timely completion of cultivation, and speedy storage of grain. Though machines are expensive and work effectively only on large farms, to deny them would invite ruin for our cultivators and artisans. they must accept mechanization or else lose to countries skilled in their employment. Question 2. The CIT office has directed the additional or joint CTT to submit the projection of its office expenses so that budget requirements can be submitted to the higher authorities for additional allocation of budget. You being posted with additional or slash JCIT are directed to prepare a draft reply for the same. Within brackets 20 marks. Answer to the right. Office of the Additional Commissioner of Income Tax, Range 32, New Delhi. Below that dated. F number additional CIT slash R32 slash miscellaneous slash 2014-15. 2. The Commissioner of Income Tax 11, New Delhi. Sir. Subject. Projection of office expenses for additional allocation of budget. Hyphen regarding. Kindly refer to the above mentioned subject. It is submitted that, as per direction of the Honorable CIT, it was asked to submit the projected office expenses so that budget requirements can be submitted to the higher authorities for additional allocation of budget. In this regard, following projected expenses may kindly be approved for smooth functioning of this range. Point number 1. Rupees 6 lakhs additional amount for stationery. Point number 2. Rupees 3 lakhs additional amount for furniture. Point number 3. Rupees 1 lakh for water cooler and water filter. Submitted for kind consideration and further action at your end. To the right, yours faithfully, B.R.S. Kumar, Additional Commissioner of Income Tax, Range 32, New Delhi. Question number 3. Draft a letter to the CIT on behalf of the AO seeking approval for conducting inquiries. Section 133 states, in a case where no proceedings are pending. Within brackets 20 marks. Answer to the right. Office of the Income Tax Officer, Ward 32-4, New Delhi. Below that, dated. To the left, F number ITO slash Ward 32-4 slash miscellaneous slash 2014-15. Below that, 2. The Commissioner of Income Tax 11, New Delhi. Below that, within brackets, through proper channel. Below that, Sir. Subject. Approval for conducting inquiries under section 133(6) in the case of Mrs. ABC Private Limited, hyphen regarding. Kindly refer to the above mentioned subject. First paragraph. It is submitted that the proceedings of above mentioned assessee is not pending, but it is noticed that above mentioned assessee has given unsecured loan tuned to Rs 30 lakhs to Mr. Ram Prasad. It is required to furnish information and furnish statements of accounts and affairs from above mentioned assessee. Second paragraph. Therefore, it is requested that approval for conducting inquiries under section 133(6) may kindly be provided in this case so that further action may be taken by the undersigned as per Income Tax Act 1961. Last line. Submitted for kind consideration and further action at your end. To the right, yours faithfully, B.R.P. Kumar, Income Tax Officer, Ward 32-4, New Delhi. Question number 4. Write a draft letter to the TRO on behalf of the AO referring the case for recovery under the relevant provisions of the IT Act. Within bracket 20 marks. Answer to the right. Office of the Income Tax Officer, Ward 32-4, New Delhi. Below that, dated. To the left, F number ITO slash Ward 32-4 slash miscellaneous slash 2014-15. Below that, 2. The Tax Recovery Officer, Commissioner of Income Tax 11, New Delhi. Below that, subject. Recovery proceedings under section 222(1) of the Income Tax Act 1961 in the case of Mrs. ABC Private Limited, hyphen regarding. Sir, kindly refer to the above mentioned subject. It is submitted that following demands are outstanding in the above mentioned case. In the table, first column serial number, second column assessment year, third column nature of demand, fourth column service of notice, fifth column amount in rupees. Serial number 1, assessment year 2010-11, nature of demand regular, service of notice as per record, amount in rupees 25 lakhs. Serial number 2, assessment year 2010-11, nature of demand 271(1)(c), service of notice as per record, amount in rupees 10 lakhs. Below the table, Notice under Section 221 has already been issued to the assessee. Demand with interest is still outstanding. Therefore, this case is referred to you for further action at your end. To the right, yours faithfully, B.R.P. Kumar, Income Tax Officer, Ward 32-4, Command, New Delhi. Question number 5. During the assessment proceeding for assessment year 2013-14 in the case of Mrs. ABC, Patna, it is found that there is purchase of goods worth Rs 10 lakhs from Mrs. XYZ Gaya. Draft a letter on behalf of ACAT under Section 133(6) of the Income Tax Act 1961 to Mrs. XYZ Gaya, calling for the confirmation of sale of Rs 10 lakhs to the assessee, Mrs. ABC Patna, along with the copy of ledger account of Mrs. ABC Patna as appearing in the books of Mrs. XYZ Gaya. Within brackets 20 marks. Answer. To the right, Office of the Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax, Circle 11, room number 312, Sia Building, Patna. Below that, dated. To the left, number /XIT C1R -11/1 /2014-15. Below that, to Mrs. XYZ Gaya. Subject. Calling information under Section 133(6) of the IT Act 1961 in the case of Mrs. ABC Patna for assessment year 2014-15 regarding. In connection with the assessment proceedings of the above named assessee, you are requested to furnish the following information or details regarding purchase or sale regarding the above mentioned assessee along with the following details. Point number 1. Copy of bank statement. Point number 2. Copy of ITR for assessment year 2014-15. Point number 3. Confirmations regarding sale of goods worth Rs 10 lakhs to the above mentioned assessee. Point number 4. Copy of ledger of Mrs. ABC Partner. Point number 5. Balance sheet. The information is called for under Section 133(6) of the IT Act and shall reach to the office of the undersigned within 10 days from receipt of this notice positively, failing which penal section under Section 272A of the IT Act 1961 shall be initiated against you. Your personal appearance is not necessary if information called for be furnished by the due date, and it will be treated as complied with. Yours faithfully, J.C. Roy, Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax, Circle 11, Patna. Thank you.